It's time to heal and elevate. Welcome to 18 days of affirmations, inspirations, and answers on your journey. Ready? Let's go. Okay, let's get started. So, this is a good day to embrace spiritual growth. But it doesn't matter what day you're seeing this. Just know that this was started on a good day with good intentions. And you are now in the right place at the right time to expand your wisdom and self-awareness. So, we're diving deep into this godly number with 18 days of affirmations in April to set or reset our foundations and get past spiritual blockages. Hello, everybody. So glad you guys are joining me for day 3 of affirmations, inspirations, and advice. Please check the link down below and you'll find the playlist for this entire series. But I really want to just get started and jump right in. Of course, if you do watch the introduction, you'll see this of how this series kind of goes, but it's real simple. We're just going to do an affirmation to engage using these cards by Tosha Silver. And then we're going to do an inspirational exercise, a spiritual exercise to help you expand or enhance your spiritual toolbox in some kind of way with the Akashic Oracle cards here. And then we're going to get our advice for today here with the Mind Info Oracle cards. So yeah, I'm just excited to jump right in. I'm going to shuffle these just a little bit because I've already done the pre-shuffle. But yeah, be sure to check out the entire series here. There's no right or wrong way to jump in. You can jump in on any day at any time. They're all kind of separated into, you know, each day whenever you start. So, but we're going to pick an affirmation to engage for day 3. Thank you so much, dear guides, for being here with me. And I will just, now we do it, it's 18 days. This is day 3, so there are 15 cards left each day. I take one of these cards out, just one of these. These two are still full decks, but that's that way so we can get through all of them. You know, each one of these are very important. So anyway, I'm just going to spread it out and let my intuition move through my fingers and decide where the energy is and which card I would like to choose. Right here, this card here, outrageous openness. Oh my God, you can be outrageously open under here. Gratitude's under the bottom. But yeah, so the affirmation to engage is outrageous openness. Now, I am going to shuffle and get all the cards out, which I have already pre-shuffled, but I'm going to go ahead and do it a few times and get all of the cards out and get the full oracle message. Spirit wants you to engage a real open attitude right now, you know, to release a lot of things and be open to new adventures. That's what I'm feeling like really starting to look at life as a true adventure. And that's what I'm feeling that's coming off of that card. But yeah, it's the artwork that I love so much off of these, you know, I don't know. And they all seem to just kind of flow together. So I am very excited for this series. Ooh, look at that. Soul's Whisper. Is that your deepest desires? I don't, hold on for a minute. Yeah, okay. Soul's Whisper. Your soul is whispering its deepest desires and truths to you. In the quiet moments, listen closely. It's guiding you toward your authentic path. Okay. That is the one right there. And I'm just looking at how I was talking about how the cards just flow. But all of these have this nice blue color here and there. And those just really flow together. But yeah, you need to be open to your soul really trying to tell you something. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. But yeah, so I was getting my tarot ready because I was ready to jump in. But okay, wait, we got one more oracle card. Yes, this is like This is gonna be a good one. Yeah, we got one more oracle card, and we'll get the full message of what Spirit is trying to get you to engage, and how Spirit is trying to inspire you into going into your authentic path. Oh my goodness. And now your advice for today, what you need to hear right now. That's going to help out with all of this right here, or even more. This is something that you need to hear right now, your advice for today. Thank you so much, dear guides, for being here with me. Okay. Now it is time to cut. I'm just looking at this flower here and how these flowers are just jumping out here. It just seems like these cards are really connected here. So I'm not surprised that it jumped, because I was running my mouth. I wasn't listening, I guess. Okay. Have faith. Have faith. Okay, you should also watch day 2, because that one right there talks about faith and the advice that you need to do in those situations. And under the bottom here, it's got speak up about something. So, in which I'm not really going to go into the bottom of these cards. I want to look at the entire message here that Spirit is trying to say. Outrageous openness. First of all, the affirmation to engage. So some form of this. These are all affirmation cards by Tosha Silver with beautiful artwork. I chose 18 out of the entire deck, and I want to go day by day and go into each one and get an inspirational exercise and advice for using that affirmation. I really do believe in what you speak, how you feel, that manifesting into your world. So, and affirmations can really help with that. So, I guess I should mention I got a video on affirmations, all of that. I mean, this is all new to me, but I am open to it, okay? And I learned something from these too. So let's get on with day 3 of this. Outrageous openness is what Spirit is asking you to engage right now. So this says, dear love, open me to your wills. Release me from my attachment. Oh, sorry. Let me start over. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. Yes. In part 1, it was talking about being open to receive. That was your awakening, that, oh my God, that stage there. So this is about just being completely open to receive what the universe is trying to give you. Oftentimes we're blocked. I'm going to show like a red X like this. Oftentimes we're blocked from our blessings because we're just simply not even open to it, or our minds can't even expand that far. So it's saying, that's why it's saying, what's needed. It's not a situation of if you can't expand, it's do you want to? Okay. And so how can you? And you go into the steps of doing that. So step one is being open, not closing off your blessings before they even get a chance to walk through the door or knock on the door or whatever, walk right up to you, or you walk right up to it. Don't block your blessings by being so closed off. That's why I keep seeing the red X. But that you can take this affirmation literally, like what I said, dear love, open to me. They're just saying that's dear God, that's dear source, dear universe. Open to me your will, universe, So release me from my attachments. That's you are being released from your attachments here by following this. You know what's received. So your affirmation is I am open to receive. That is the affirmation for you to engage, okay? So the spiritual exercise, what's needed to help inspire you is soul's whisper. And this says your soul is whispering its deepest desires and truths to you. See, it's like a lot of the energy that I feel here is that your soul is trying so hard to tell you, but it has to have, you have to have some type of connection. You have to want to hear. You have to be in a position or be in the right timing and be in the right space to hear. So that means you have to be working on your vibrations so you can start trusting yourself more. That's what I'm trying. It's not like your soul, like you don't recognize when your soul is talking to you. It's more like you don't trust it. So and it says, in the quiet moments, listen closely. When it's just you and your soul, nobody else bubbling in your ear. You done took all this little information out about these work squabbles or whatever, all that. It's just you and your higher self in the quiet moments. Listen closely. It's guiding you toward your authentic path. So your spiritual exercise is going to be to take some steps toward your authentic path. Okay. And if you don't know what that is, then you need to be listening to your soul, because it's been trying to tell you, and you may not have been as open. And it could have a lot to do with this card here, a little broken faith, a little old programming. It has happened to me before. He's broke my heart before, or, I've lost money on big investments before, or something like that, where that makes you lose your faith in the fact that God's source universe is always there for you. Are you willing to receive? Yes or no? It comes down to that. So let's talk about have faith, though. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet, still, you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. This is so crazy, because that's what I've been talking about, is flow. I've been saying that. I'm calling a flow, a rhythm into my life that is conducive to my soul right now. And I think that's where a lot of people in this group is. And when I first started shuffling these cards, flow was like right at the top. It kept popping up on these right here in the pre-shuffle. So it is like sort of a flow that that you got, like a dance that you have with the universe on having faith. I know it's not here in my sight, in my hand right now, but I know the moment I need it, it will be here. That's faith. That's, having faith. So, this is a good one. This is going to be day 3. 3 is one of my numbers. It is the number, but for me. But day 3, we're going to really have some faith about being open. And that's a good sign. So, okay, a little bit of water. So, now we're going to pull some tarot to go deeper. But, so your advice today is very simple. Before I even go there, have faith. Have faith that in this openness that you're asking for, you're going to receive the guidance you need toward your your authentic path there. So, day three. Feeling some heavily blocked energies here. Some of you guys would benefit from, doing a good smoke cleanse. I'm hearing like a good sage in your house, sage and everything. Some of you could use some energy adjustments, even so much in like Reiki healing, stuff like that. I feel that for these blockages, for these X's that I keep seeing on this day. So, but what I'm hearing first and foremost is most people just, we need a good smoke cleanse, a good clearing. And as that smoke clears, as it leaves through however you go through, you got to leave a window or door or something open to let the bad energy out. As it goes out, you are sending out all of it out of your body, out of your system, out of your heart space, out of your mental space, all the cloudiness, let it go out with that smoke. A good smoke cleanse, and if you're still feeling kind of, stagnant or blocked or whatever, try to get you some Reiki done. Go listen to some energy cleansing on YouTube. See if that helps. If not, see somebody. So, we have to start really thinking about our health all the way around, mentally, physically, spiritually, all of it, So, okay, so let's pull some tarot and let's go just a little bit deeper and see what else Spirit has to say as far as what your soul is really trying to whisper to you, or what you need to be open about, or what you need to have faith on, or however this comes out, What is your advice right now? What's going on, Spirit? Day 3. Excited. Thank you for being here with me on day 3. I don't know why I feel the urge to talk. Wow. But I do. I feel the flow. So yeah, here we go. 6 of Cups. All right. 9 of Cups. 6 of Pentacles. My goodness, look at all these 6s. Okay. 6 and the 6, 9 and the 8. Yeah. Look at there, under the bottom, the Wheel of Fortune. And the 3 of Cups, it's really changing into a better space. I see this devil energy here. I see why now Spirit is asking you to be open. You're all closed off. Old habits, old addictions, old things, old lashes that have really made you kind of close off. You're not listening to your soul. Your intuition. It's okay. It feels like this. Okay, my intuition has steered me wrong before. It's like somebody. I can almost feel somebody saying that. But my intuition has steered me wrong before. It's not about that. It's about making these signals and cues and getting to know yourself so well that beyond just saying, should I go or should I not go? And then, you pop to the left just arbitrarily. Oh, my intuition didn't steer me right. No, it's not about that. It's about the system of language that you have with your inner self being so solid within you that it, you trust it. And the only way to do that is to, in quiet moments, listen closely, ask those questions of yourself, ask those tough things that nobody else is supposed to hear. Go ahead and ask them and sit and listen to it. So it may not come to you that second, it may not come to that, but you are asking to be so open that it can be revealed to you when it is necessary, when you can handle it, when the time is right. Reveal these things to me, these blocks, these different things that are going on with me, and then I'm hearing that this, maybe some of them, maybe you don't even remember them. This is a deep card of nostalgia and remembrance, but with the devil energy, and we're talking about open and blocked and stuff, you could be blocked from a lot of your memories of better memories of where you could be open and outrageous to something, because you've been so closed off for so long. This is really like I don't want to say a hopeless energy, because it changes. It gets better. It's not like it's not in you to get past these blocks and stuff like that. It's like you just truly have forgotten in a lot of ways. Your wonderment, your beautiful grace is what I'm hearing. Oh, you've forgotten who you are. Spirit wants to show you that. But you have to be open to it, even over many lifetimes and stuff. As I go along this road, God, source, universe starts to reveal to you not only who you are, but who you were. And with that, you gather strength and power, because it's in your DNA already. It's already there. You can feel it. So I get it. I feel this energy. I feel the soul, God, source, universe really trying to whisper and listen to you, but there's a lot of old programming that you're replaying. Not good enough, didn't have enough, when I did this, that didn't happen, all of that. But I'm here to tell you that listening to your soul right now brings you this type of emotional fulfillment. And like this right here, with this series, every day I've gotten a 9 in here. And if you go back and you look at day one, I kind of explained why I chose April 18th to start it, 499, what both of those numbers mean. And we are in the year of 9. And with each reading, I didn't add a 9 to come out. And usually it's the two what I would call more positive 9s, but this 9 of cups here is really, it is a truly emotional fulfillment that pours into, different situations that, I am fulfilled with not just one thing about me. I'm fulfilled and I feel good about myself, my job, my mate, it's that type of energy. I just have a good energy all around me. I'm very secure in myself. No one can tear me down to think, I always pull into this card. I always pull into this guy, how proud of himself he is that he can display his cups, or it may just be one big cup. It may not be 9, but it could feel 9 cups. It is that feeling. Cups are about emotional energy. It is that feeling of being very, very self-assured. And your soul is trying to tell you how to get there, but you're blocking that energy with past things that are no longer relevant to you. And so that's why faith is being here, because here you have the 6, look, the 6 of Pentacles to the 8 of Pentacles is a really good progression, transition, having faith, moving from the energy to where that the universe gives and receives with the 6 of Pentacles, the energy of giving and receiving, to you taking that advice, that knowledge, everything you've learned from the universe and going into making your own ways to share and put things out into the universe. Every time I see the 8 of Pentacles, I just imagine him. It's almost like I can see it. Him, like it's more Pentacles of he just like kind of throwing them up. He's making them and throwing them up, and they just keep rolling up. It's like every time he makes one, he sends it out into the universe, So it's that type of energy where you got your head down, you're working hard, and you really know the flow. That's what the 6 of Pentacles is about, the flow of your physical space, the flow of the universe in your physical space, so you can keep working and keep growing and keep giving and keep receiving. Oh my goodness, and not be in this really this blocked devil type energy here. Whew. Wow. And that's a truck passing. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. It sounds like it might be the garbage truck. All of this is garbage. It's garbage. It's not necessary. You don't need it anymore. You need to remember a time where you could be open, and if you can't, then you have to do some things to clear out that space, all that brokenness that is in there blocking you from just giving it a try now, because we can't stay stuck in the past like I never could do this or I never could do that. What can you do right now? Or how can you move toward tomorrow? You can be stuck in what you couldn't do. That's past tense. So this is your soul speaking to you this week, asking you to engage outrageous openness. I am open to receive. And through that, really dig in and listen to what your soul is trying to tell you about your authentic path that brings in a lot of emotional fulfillment. Because your advice for today is to have faith in the flow of the universe, that Spirit is going to provide, God, Source, Universe will provide this flow where it kind of comes back around to you. What I give, what I receive, what I give. That is what you're having faith in today. So thank you guys so much for joining me. This was a good one here. This one's a little bit longer than the other ones, but I enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.